Hold on. Yeah. The Taurus G2c. Not a hiccup. Hey guys, Thunspin here. Hope you guys are doing good. I know it's been a few weeks since I've been on here, but I've been pretty busy. A lot of family stuff, good stuff. We've been remodeling, plus remodeling some of the house, plus doing the vehicles, getting them ready for winter, and some other stuff. We did some camping and stuff like that. A lot of fun stuff. So, good things. But, got a couple surprises for you. First surprise is, I'm rocking out some G3 firearm gear. Go check them out. If you're from Southern Maine at all, or if you find your way up here, go check them out. They're in Turner. Great guys. They'll always treat you good. Second surprise is this firearm is clear. It's been 3-point checked. Bought myself a Rock Island 1911. This was the first handgun that I had ever bought, and years ago. Not this exact one. One like it. But I ended up parting with it. I regretted it ever since. So I decided that I was going to go out and buy one. And I ended up changing the grips over too. You can see it now has the Texas Star with the checkered grips. It's got a little more bite into it, so to speak, because the original grips that come on it are just plain wood, and when they get greasy, gun oiled, sweat and grime from your hands, everything, they tend to kind of, I wouldn't say slip around, they have potential to slip around. So usually if you have smooth 1911 grips, or grips on anything for that matter, it's good to swap it out for something with some texture, some bite. So that gun's gonna move around in your hands. That's just the nature of the beast. But we are here to talk about pros and cons of the Taurus G2c. I have a Taurus G2c right here in front of me. It is also cleared. So, the pros and cons of the G2c. First, we'll go over the pros. It's budget friendly, and it's a slim frame, so I can actually conceal carry. I have a hard time conceal carrying my Glock 19 because I'm kind of a huskier guy. Winter makes it easy because you just suck it in your coat. But I think all around the size is about right for this. It's got a even though I'm kind of a bigger guy, I got not so bigger hands, so getting a good feel of the frame. Of course I ain't gonna be able to show you, but getting a good feel of the frame, you can get a good grip into it. So it's big enough where you can get a good grip into it, but it's small enough so it's easily carryable. I can conceal carry this firearm without printing all day long. It fits really good. And I'm not a concealed carry kind of guy. I hate concealed carrying because either the rear sights bite into me or I print out. I can never find that happy medium. But with this I can, and you still get the benefits of a double stack magazine. You get 12 rounds plus one in the pipe, so carry 13 rounds. Rear sights are adjustable. It's got a Glock style front sight to it. It has a Picatinny rail, so you can, mount a flashlight to it, which I'm going to catch a lot of heat for that. I mounted an Olight to this. This is actually my stepdaughter's carry gun. So, reliability wise, I've never had a malfunction out of this. I've put quite a few rounds through it, so hasn't she. I've never ran into any issues. I would say the cons. The breakdown's pretty easy as far as field stripping it. It's similar to a Glock. It comes apart a little rougher than a Glock, but the general sense, it's got your front takedown tabs and then dry fire. It just comes down a little rougher. As far as your moving mechanisms, there's a lot more. There's a manual safety, and also one of the cons that I find is the trigger. I can't get past the trigger. So out of all the pros, I mean, I have carried this gun. My stepdaughter carries it. So as far as it being reliable and carryable, it definitely, like, I would buy one for myself personally if I wasn't buying 1911s and Glock 19s. But if I had $300 and I needed a carry gun, I'd buy one and I'd carry it. The G2c I haven't tried out yet, but I heard they did some pretty decent upgrades to them. And Taurus is coming out with all kinds of crazy stuff. They're budget friendly. They kind of remind me of like Vortex. They got everything from budget friendly and decent to a little more on the expensive side that's a little bit higher quality. Except Vortex, they get crazy with their stuff, man. Regardless. So yeah, G2c, definitely, I would pitch this all day to anybody. The only thing that I don't personally care for is the trigger, and that's because I like crisp trigger. Even when I get my Glocks, I redo the triggers on them because there's something about a spongy trigger that just bothers me. I like to be able to snap that wall. I like to feel that break. But other than that, in a self-defense situation, I'd run it. So, pros, it's carryable, it's double stack, breaks down like a Glock, it's got a Picatinny rail, it runs, it's got adjustable rear sights, and cons is the trigger. And also the safety. I'm not a safety junkie either. That's just me personally. A lot of people feel safer with, some people feel safer with safeties, manual safeties, and other people don't. That's all matter of opinion. So, yeah. G2c though gets a win in my book. It's been Huntsman 32. Thank you guys for all the love and support on the channel. I got some pretty good stuff planned out for you guys. I've actually been eyeballing down at the shop Glock 44. If you guys don't know what that is, it's the 22 caliber Glock. A good friend of mine brought one up probably about 2 weeks ago at this point, and we tried to jam that thing. We must have ran like at least 6 mags through it, and that thing, it just kept feeding, just like a Glock should. It definitely ran like a Glock. We couldn't jam it, and we tried. So, other than the obvious torture test, but it was a brand new Glock 44, so didn't really want to be doing that. But I mean, we ran it fast, we ran it pretty hard, and still it just continued to feed. So I was actually really impressed with it, and I've been eyeballing one down at the shop. That stays between us. But irregardless, so if I do get it, you guys are going to see it on the channel anyway, because I'll do a review on it, and just like I do, you know. It's been 32. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next episode.